Hi guys, welcome to my 21 week update. I guess I'll just jump right in. So this week I turned 21 weeks and I weigh 134 pounds and my belly measures 37.5 inches around and baby is the size of a banana. So this week I have a ton more energy, way more than last week. I guess all of the sleeping and laying around last week has rejuvenated me for this week because I have gone to boot camp 3 days in a row now. I went Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And then on Tuesdays, I'm participating in a weight loss challenge with the boot camp. It's a 12-week weight loss challenge. But because I'm pregnant, I am not looking to lose weight. So my point was, on Tuesdays, we meet in the evenings to talk about nutrition, talk about our goals, basically ask any questions about food, or like this week's topic was where my instructor shops for organic foods. Like she shops at Costco, and she was just kind of showing us things like that. We also do like a 30-minute workout. So far I have worked out 4 days this week, and I planned on skipping today because I wanted to obviously film this video, but Mason had other plans. Woke up at 7:30 and we just kind of hung out in my room this morning, and I thought to myself, I'm up at 7:30. I have no excuse as to why I shouldn't go. So about 8 o'clock, rolled out of bed and got ready, and we headed off to the mall because it is way too cold to work out outside. Got my workout on and I feel great, so I'm glad I went. This week I have been craving chocolate milk. I've only had one glass, but it's like as soon as I wake up in the morning, I just want a glass of chocolate milk. And I don't have real chocolate milk, we have chocolate almond milk. It's actually, I feel like that is way sweeter because when I drank it, I told my husband it kind of reminds me of drinking Cocoa Puffs. So it's really, really sweet. I think when I go grocery shopping this weekend, I'm going to pick up real milk, real chocolate milk, because that almond milk is just a little too sweet for me right now. I am definitely walking like I'm pregnant. It's mostly when I'm sitting down and I get up and walk, I have like this pain in my pelvis. So when I walk, I'm like waddling, and I've noticed that I'm trying to offset the weight in my belly. So I've noticed that I'm leaning back when I walk and kind of doing the waddle. So before, when I mentioned that I'm participating in a 12-week weight loss challenge, not only do we, talk about fitness goals and do extra workouts during the week, we also have a calendar of challenges. We do a daily challenge, and on Monday, one of the challenges was no added sugar. And that does not mean no natural sugar, like fruits, honey, 100% pure maple syrup. It was just all the extra sugar that's added into like cereals, yogurt, creamer, things like that. So that was for Monday, but our challenge was to do it for 3 days, and I think I did pretty well. I did have one slip up on Tuesday where I got up late and I woke up starving, and before I could start breakfast, I just needed to get something in me quickly because I was so hungry, and I got a small handful of Honey Nut Cheerios. And if you haven't looked at the label on the Honey Nut Cheerios, there's so many different added sugars in there. So I did mess up that day, but I didn't let that deter me from completing the challenge, and for the rest of the day I was good. So for 3 days I did it, and I have to say it was easier than I expected. But if you are interested in seeing what I ate those 3 days, I did post a picture and a list of everything I ate that day. It's on my Instagram, and you can find that information in the description box below. Alright, and before I end the video, I kind of wanted to talk to you about some of the products I've been using while I'm pregnant. So the first thing I wanted to show you is, I had mentioned before that I am drinking way more water I picked this up at Target about a month ago, and it holds 32 ounces. I would say I drink 2 of these a day, possibly 2.5 on days that I work out. And I think it's important to always have a bottle of water around, especially something like this, because I've noticed on days that I don't work out, then I don't fill the bottle up first thing in the morning, so I don't really get my first drink of water until probably lunchtime. So if you're someone that struggles with drinking water, I would suggest getting a water bottle, filling it up, and it just gets you to drink more. And then I wanted to talk about prenatals. This is the one that I'm currently taking, and it's the Rainbow Light Prenatal one. It's a food-based multivitamin. I started taking this one probably 2 months ago because I was taking a different one. I was originally taking this Nature Made Prenatal Multi. I was taking this one last year when we were trying to get pregnant. So I started that January of 2014 all the way through October, and then the first few months of being pregnant. But I've noticed I didn't have any problems with this prenatal during that time, but as soon as I got pregnant, I was suffering from a lot of headaches and constant headaches. I was having them every single day, way worse than what I had mentioned last week, and I couldn't figure out why. I was trying to drink a lot of water because I was vomiting a lot, and I didn't know what was causing the headaches. And then I was trying to think of what was different in my diet. Even though I had the morning sickness, I was still eating, I was still drinking, but I had these headaches and I couldn't figure out why. So I was trying to figure out other things that I was taking, and all of a sudden one day I just realized I wonder if it's my prenatal. So I stopped taking that prenatal for about 3 weeks, and it took 2 weeks of not taking my prenatal for, I guess, everything in the multivitamins to clear my body, because after 2 weeks I didn't have the headaches anymore. And I thought, whoa, that is really strange. I wish I would have asked my doctor about it, but when you go into your appointments, I just kind of blank on questions. I wish I would write that stuff down, and that wasn't something that I had written in my weekly, monthly planner. I don't know why. I guess it just didn't cross my mind, but I wish I had asked her about that. Sorry, I'm kind of jumping all over the place, but after the 2 weeks and I didn't have the headaches anymore, I decided to search for a new prenatal, and I figured, you know what, this is the one that I took when I was pregnant with Mason, and I didn't have any problems. So I found these at Target. I went back to Target and picked it up, and I've been using it ever since. So another product I wanted to mention is this. If you can see what it is, but it's it's called a Gabriella Elastic Maternity Belt, and this is basically for someone that's working out and you need that support to hold the baby. Because when I'm working out, we do a lot of jumping jacks, we do a lot of running, and I noticed that I was holding my stomach because I didn't want the baby to bounce, and I just needed something to help support him. And at the time, there were 2 other pregnant mamas in my fitness class, and they both had these maternity belts and suggested them. So I, of course, first looked at Target. They don't have them in store, but you can buy them online. Of course, I have no patience and didn't want to wait for that. I turned to the mall and went to the Motherhood store, and they had them there. I'm pretty sure I paid $35. It was either $30 or $35 for mine, and it was way less expensive than Target, especially if I ordered it from Target, then I'd also have to pay the shipping fees. So if you are pregnant and you need some kind of support, I would recommend using this because it has been a lifesaver with working out especially. Well, I guess that's everything for my 21-week update. All that's left is to show you my belly. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.